এভরিওয়ান, তো কেমন আছো সবাই? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছো। অনেক দিন পর আবার দেখা হচ্ছে। একটু পড়াশোনার ক্ষেত্রে বিজি হয়ে পড়েছিলাম। আশা করি তোমরাও খুব ভালো প্রিপারেশান নিচ্ছ। তো আমার মনে হলো আজকে আমরা একটা চ্যাপ্টার তোমাদের সাথে শেয়ার করি। সো মাইক্রোবস ইন হিউম্যান ওয়েলফেয়ার হয়তো সবার পড়া হয়ে গেছে, একবার রিভিশন দেওয়াটা আমি যখন দিচ্ছি তো একবার ভাবলাম তোমাদের সাথেও শেয়ার করি। সো বেশি কথা না বলে আমরা স্টার্ট করে দিই মাইক্রোবস ইন হিউম্যান ওয়েলফেয়ার। So, first of all, আমরা পড়বো introduction. Microbes are the major component of biological system and Earth. These are microscopic organisms that are too small be seen by the naked eye. Microbes are present everywhere on the earth, soil, air, water, inside our body, and of other animals and plants. They are even present in extreme conditions like thermal vents, geyser, and high temperature of 100 degrees Celsius C under thick layers of snow and highly acidic environments. These are diverse forms of microbes which include protozoa, bacteria, fungi, microscopic animals and plant viruses, viroids and prions. Proteinaceous infection agent. The microbes like fungi and bacteria can be cultured in laboratory of nutritive media to form colonies that can be seen with the naked eye. Such culture are useful in scientific studies on microorganisms. Microbes cause a large number of diseases in human beings, other animals and plants, but apart from causing disease, several microbes are useful in human welfare in different ways as discussed below. Microbes in household product. Microbes and their product are used in our household as a part of our daily lives, production of card, formation of dough, cheese, etc. So card microorganism like lactobacillus and other commonly called lactic acid bacteria grow in milk and convert it into card. During growth and LAB produces acid and coagulated and partially digest and milk proteins. A small amount of card is added to a fresh milk in the form in inoculum or starter that contain millions of LAB which at suitable temperature multiply this converting milk to card. They also improve nutritional quality by increasing vitamin B12 content of the card. A number of organic acid we also found in card. They also improve nutritional quality by increasing vitamin B12 content of the card. This is এটা কিন্তু নিট 2018 এসেছিল। দিস ব্যাকটেরিয়া আর ভেরি ইউজফুল ফর আওয়ার হেলথ অ্যাজ দে প্রিভেন্ট দি গ্রোথ অফ ডিজিজ কজিং মাইক্রোবস ইন আওয়ার স্টমাক। ডো. Food like idli and dosa are prepared using dough fermented by bacterium. This puffed up appearance of the dough is due to the production of CO2 gas during fermentation. In a similar way, dough used for bread making is fermented using baker's yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Toddy, it is a traditional drink of some parts of southern India. It's made by fermenting sap from palm trees. Cheese, it is one of the oldest food items in which microbes are used. It is formed by partial degradation of milk by different microorganisms. Different varieties of cheese are known by their texture, flavor and taste. This especially is derived from the microbes used during manufacture processes. By example, Swiss cheese with large holes are produced by Propionobacterium shermani. These holes are created due to the production of large amount of CO2 by this bacterium. Roquefort cheese are ripened by growing of specific fungi Penicillium roqueforti on them, which gives them a particular flavor. In industrial product, even in industry, various microbes are used to synthesize a number of products valuable to human beings, beavers and antibiotics. For production of industrial scales, microbes are grown in very large vessels called fermenters or bioreactors. Fermented beavers microbes, especially yeast, have been used from time immemorial for the production of beavers like wine, beer, whiskey, brandy and rum. For this purpose, the same yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is also used for making bread, is used for fermenting malted kerals and fruit juice, resulting in the production of ethanol. This yeast is commonly called beer's yeast. Depending upon the type of raw material used and the types of processing with or without distillation, different types of alcoholic drinks are prepared. Wine and beer are filtered, pasteurized, and bottled without distillation. In contrast, whiskey, brandy, and rum are produced by distillation. Antibiotic, it is derived from the Greek word anti against and bio life. Together they mean against life with reference to disease causing organism, whereas with reference to human beings they are called pro life. Antibiotics produced by microbes are regarded as one of the most significant discoveries of the 20th century. Antibiotics produced by microbes are regarded as one of the most significant discoveries of 20th century. Antibiotics are the chemical substance produced by some microbes can kill or retard with growth of other microbes. The first antibiotic to discovered was penicillin in Alexander Fleming while working on Staphylococcus bacteria found a mold growing on his unwashed cultured plates. He found that mold produces a chemical which inhibits the bacteria growth. It was named as penicillin after the mold Penicillin notanum. However, the production of antibiotic has become withstood by the pioneering efforts of Ernst Chain and Howard Florey. This antibiotic was extensively used by treating American soldiers found in World War II. Fleming, Chain, and Florey were awarded Nobel Prize in 1945. Discovery of this antibiotic greatly improved the capacity to treat deadly diseases like plague, whooping cough, diphtheria, etc., who is used to kill millions of people over the world. This is the reason of the today we can't imagine a world without antibiotic. Chemical enzyme and other bioactive molecules. Microbes are used for commercial and industrial production of certain chemicals like alcohol, organic acid, enzymes, and other bioreactive molecules. Some of them are given below. Um Organic acid produced by microbes, organic acid microorganism, citric acid, Aspergillus niger, fungus, acetic acid, Actobacter, acetobacterium, butyric acid, Clostridium botulinum bacterium, lactic acid, Lactobacillus bacterium, alcohol produced by microbes, ethanol, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, yeast, uh, enzyme and their function, and lipase used in detergent formulation. They are helpful removing oily stains from the laundry. Pectinase and protease used in clearing of bottle juice. Streptokinase produced by bacterium Streptococcus and modified by genetic engineering, used as a clot buster for removing clots from the blood vessels of heart patients who have undergone myocardial infarction leading to heart attack. Bioactive molecules and their uses. Bioreactive molecules: cyclosporin A, microorganism Trichoderma polysperm fungus, used immunosuppressive agent in organ transplant patient. Stains Monascus purpose, blood cholesterol lowering agent as they competitively inhibit the enzyme responsible for cholesterol synthesis. Microbes in sea waste treatment. Sea waste refers to the municipal waste water generated every day in cities and towns. Human excreta is the major component of it. Beside this, sea waste contain large amount of organic matter and microbes, out of which many pathogenic. So it can't be discharged directly into natural water bodies like rivers, streams, etc. Thus, before disposal, sea waste has to be treated in sea waste treatment plants. In order to make it less polluting, the treatment of wastewater it is done by heterotrophic microbes which are naturally present in sea waste. Primary treatment is also known as physical treatment because it basically involves the physical removal of patient, large and small, from the sea waste through filtration and sedimentation. These are removed in two stages. Initially, floating debris is removed by sequential filtration, then the grit are removed by sedimentation. All solid that settle from the primary sludge and the super and from the effluent. It traps lots of microbes and debris. Secondary treatment. This treatment also biological treatment as it involved used in microscope. This air helps in the growth of the useful aerobic microbes into flocks. While growing, these microbes consume major part of the organic matter effluent. This significantly reduce the biochemical oxygen demand. BOD refers to the amount of oxygen what would be consumed in all organic matter on the liter of water were oxidized by bacteria. This BOD is measure of organic matter present in the water. So the sewage water treated till the BOD is reduced. So the BOD's effluent is reduced significantly. Now it is then passed into a settling tank where the bacterial then passed into the settling tank where the bacterial flukes are allowed to sediment. This sediment is also activated sludge. A small part of activated sludge is then pumped back into the aeration and tank to serve in the in column. The remaining part of the sludge is pumped into the large tanks called anaerobic sludge digester, in which anaerobic bacteria they digest the organic mass as well aerobic microbes during the digestion mixture of gases like methane, hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide.